Hey everybody, I'm back with another update of what's happening here in Southern Utah, and today I'm here with Scott Nielson, where we're going to do things a little bit differently. Scott's working on a project out in Hurricane called Jellystone Park that's near Sand Hollow. It's going to have a water park, campgrounds, big project. We get to look at it from his plane. Can't wait to show you. Should we get started?
Okay, let's hop in, let's go.
Let's go.
St. George area traffic, Sirius 528 Juliet. Juliet is departing, runway 19, St. George.
Hey, gauge is green, airspeed live.
Green, airspeed live.
We're out on the Sand Hollow corridor near the lake out here in Hurricane. So Scott, just give us a little bit of a bird's eye view of what Jellystone Park is.
Yeah, McCrae. So Zion, Utah Jellystone is part of a franchise, part of 80 franchises throughout the United States, including Canada.
Okay.
We're one of the few on the West Coast. There's one in California, and then the furthest
altitude
is to Colorado, and then we kind of, we're the first one at a greenfield operation, meaning, we're building it from the ground up.
Okay.
And so it's, as you can see down there, it's 53 acres, and we have all of our sewer and water lines going through. We've got power transformers ordered from Dixie Escalante Power coming in. As we get closer, you'll see where the lazy river's all being plumbed in. The piping and the skimmers and all that is going in. We have, there's a little bit of controversy over water.
Right.
So let me tell you, this is a 53-acre resort, and of that, 15%, less than 15%, is part of the water zone, that we call it. And it's a 45-foot tower with 4 slides. So it's basically called Yogi's water zone. And they're in most Jellystone resorts. So a good portion of the resort are campsites. Now we'll have a lot of fun stuff like jump pillows and these giant jump pillows that kids can play on. We've got modern warfare, laser tag, glow in the dark, mini golf with animatronics. So basically what that is 3D, but your ball goes in a hole and all of a sudden sound and animals start moving. It's really neat. The kids love it. So a good portion of this resort is just good, down-to-earth, wholesome family fun.
Gotcha. So apart then from going to some of the RV park, the campsites, tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we've got 250 nightly rentals. They're campsites. Of those 250 sites, every single one of them will fit a 45-foot Prevost bus with 5 slide outs. I wanted to design it and make it such that anybody can stay in that campsite, regardless of how big or small their coach is.
Okay.
And then of those 11 sites, we have these modern cabins that we had a Zip Kit build for us. We kind of bought into a little portion of that company and helped them out so that they could build our cabins for us.
Oh, nice.
And what we plan on doing is over the course of year 2, year 3, is we'll introduce more cabins on those campsites. So we might end up with maybe 60 or 70 modern cabins on the sites, and then 200 RV campsites. So yeah, there's no tent space right now, but we've had a lot of people request it, so I'm going to see what I can do about incorporating some tent nightly rental there.
Very cool. And so give us a time frame. I know you're working on phase 1 right now. You're approved for some of it. Give us a time frame on what we can expect. Yeah, so it's really tough, but we've done our best to get our time frames dialed. Now that I have the site plan permits, it's all the ball's in our court, so to speak, and we're not held up by any kind of city or municipality. Yeah. So we're looking to open sometime in summer of 2023. Okay. That could be July, that could be into August, it could possibly be end of May for Memorial Day weekend, which would be epic. But our slide tower goes up about mid-January, and if you look down there, you'll actually see the footings
where they're getting ready to pour the footings. And I can see right off my left wing here, if I just bring the plane tilt just a little bit more, right there, you can see the lazy river.
Oh,
see
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I do.
And that is all getting ready to be shotcrete. So once that's done, it's plaster and it's finished, they move on to the next body of water. So we have, in our water zone, we have about a 600 lineal foot lazy river. We have an adult lap pool. And then we have a kiddie pool where kids can go in and play basketball and all kinds of fun, you know, volleyball and stuff. And then we have what they call an interactive play that is kind of like the rec center, you know, with the giant bucket that splashes water over numerous slides. So we have one of those, and then we have a 45-foot steel tower that has 4 slides. Of those slides, there's 2 speeder slides where you just get in and just blaze down it, and you hit a run out, which is about 6 to 8 inches of water. I did that for safety reasons, just, you know, we don't want a drowning or anything like that. And I also did it to preserve water and conserve water usage at the park. Then we have a tube slide, and then my favorite one, my kids love, is we call it the Super Bowl or the Royal Flush. It's like a toilet. The kids go down, and then you go around this toilet 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's 2 drains, and depending on where you are in the bowl, you'll drain out and then go through a run out. So super fun stuff. We, you know, in the resort, there's over 500,000 square feet of synthetic grass. And, you know, that's $7 to $8 a square foot. So we're spending a pretty coin on synthetic grass to conserve.
Nice.
For water.
That's awesome. So, and as far as the who can come here, obviously if you reserve a place and to stay here, but for locals, maybe talk a little bit about how they can come and enjoy it.
Yeah, well, you know, I've made it really affordable for a campsite. So let's say the locals come in and they want to bring their family of 4 or 6. For $110 gets you a day pass for the actual campsite.
Okay.
So we do have some where locals can come in and utilize the water zone, but what we don't want to do is take away from the guest experience.
Totally.
We don't want to pack 1,000 people in there and everybody's waiting in line.
For sure.
Like you do at Disneyland. We want to give them an enjoyable experience. And so if they want to bring their family, they could just rent a site, even whether or not they stay there or not. We would love to have them stay because there's so many fun activities with character appearances, Yogi and Cindy Bear and Boo Boo and all that.
Nice.
Kids will just dig it and love it. But for $110 a night or for the day, they get access. It's all inclusive. They get the resort, the water zone, and all the other activities, Gaga Ball, everything we have inside the resort.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, I love what you're building. I think it's been needed here in southern Utah for a long time. So I know a lot of people are excited about it and looking forward to seeing it open this coming summer.
Yeah, they're hauling butt, and we're just having fun getting her built. I know it doesn't look like a whole heck of a lot when you look at it from Sand Hollow Road. As you get up here in the air, you can really see stuff taking shape. But understand, too, that 95% of the entire resort is beautiful landscape, trees, shrubs, RV campsites. There's not a lot of verticals. And so we only have, very few verticals, like our comfort stations, which is our shower and bathhouses. We've got our maintenance building, and then we've got our ranger station. So, which ranger station's the Jellystone's version of a clubhouse. So,
gotcha.
Yep.
Good stuff. Well, appreciate your time, man. Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks for the invite.
Absolutely. We'll do this any day.
All right.
And that's a wrap, guys. As you can see, fun stuff happening here out at Jellystone Park. Look forward to seeing this come together next year. For more info on what's happening here in southern Utah, you can call me or text me 435-668-7293 or find me on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Thanks, guys.
Do 0G time. You like roller coasters?
I get a little
Okay, all right, we won't do anything.
I don't think we want these guys to come back.